and welcome to CK Lifestyle Outlook. This is Lady Akejamu CK, the web TV host of CK Lifestyle Outlook. And this month of August has been a special one for us. We've been discussing 4 things that your kids want you to know but won't tell you. This is just like an irony, very important. Last week we talked about one. This week we are going to talk about the second one. Now, what's the second one? The second one is this: your kids want you to help them work on their weak points. They want you to help them make their weak points their winning points, instead of what we are seeing these days, where parents compare their children to others or scream at them, and a lot of things that they use abusive words, and before you know it, they make that child to end up in low self-esteem, or make them to join other social vices. And their thoughts, they will be like, my parents don't think about me, they don't love me. Not knowing that their parents actually love them, but the way they are approaching things. Last week, the number one we talked about is if parents can address their children weaknesses and their problems in love, if they can talk to them and correct them in love. So today, this is it. It's just like a continuation of the other one. This is parents, help us, dear parents, help us to make our weak points our winning points, instead of what we are saying today. So now, parents, how do we think this is going to be possible to help your kids make their weak points their winning points? Now, we've heard a lot of stories about women who did such kind of things. Now we can talk about Ben Carson's mom and all other people, and then fathers, you're not left in this, you're not left out in this. We've also heard about stories of fathers who helped their children and made them something today. So, as I was saying, so what are the things? How? So we can't just tell you that, parents, this is it, and we won't tell you that, okay, what if you try this way, it will be necessary. This is our suggestion here, and if you think it is something that's worth your time, you can apply it. So number one is this: you should focus on our strength first. It's because there are times you don't highlight your kids' strength. You don't tell your kids, hey, look at this, you're very good in this, wow. You only highlight, the only time you talk to your parents or give your kids compliment is when your kids already have a problem, when he has committed an offense. That's the only time he has a compliment from you. So in that case, the kids don't even know that, hey, my mom is even proud of me in this particular thing. My dad is delighted when he sees me do this. They don't know. The only thing they know is when they have committed an offense. That is the only time you will highlight or give them a compliment. So let it be that you give them compliments when they do something good, when they exercise their energy in the aspect of their strength. That is one. Number two, compare them with their own self. Compare them with their own self instead of others. Now, this is what parents do most time. They'll compare. Now, can't you look at your cousin? Can't you look at your friend? Can't you look at this? Can't you? No. Use their past success to compare them. Now, their benchmark. Let their past success become their benchmark. Your kids should not try to strive for excellence because they want to outdo this person. No, they should do it because of their personal success, that it's for personal development and not trying to outdo this person. Compare them. Okay, what if really, 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 really your child was able to really outdo that person, and now he now stop at that level? Now there is no way he'll think of, let me grow, let me do better than my yesterday. So let their yesterday be the benchmark for your comparison and not another person. Because when you do that, the thing that you're making that child to do, when you look at that cousin of his or that person you're comparing him, you'll be like, I think I'm nobody, I'm nothing, So this is something you should help your kids to achieve. Now, the last one I want to say is this: if you notice a weakness in your child, call your child down, sit him, I'll tell him, hey dear, I know you've been a very good child and this, that. But then there is this place you're having a weakness. So I want us to sit and plan and know what to do about it. And then you give him the advantage and what will happen, when he or she does that. Now you sit down with that child and teach that child how to plan with that child. Draw maybe routine, anything, just to how you just draw your targets, your goals, how you're going to achieve it. Do it with that child. Apart from the fact that you guys are going to pursue that thing together, and there will be joy and there will be understanding in what you're doing. Another thing you're achieving in that child, the life of that child, is that you are teaching him how to plan and how to target his or her problem. You are teaching him how to be a problem solver. So this is just few tips I would like to say. So parents, there are things that sometimes children might not even know that that this is what we want our parents to help us do, but we know that it's a gap that is missing, and before you know it, children are out there in low self-esteem or in other negative social vices. So thank you for your time. Once again, this is Lady Akejiamosike speaking to you. So if you love what you've been getting here, try to comment or like and subscribe. So please push the subscribe button. I'm here waiting. Okay, I'm waiting. Have you subscribed? Is that right? So thank you very, 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 very much. Next week we'll be bringing you another point from a very, very dear person. Not me. We'll have a guest speaker to handle the third point of this segment. So thank you very much. See you next week. Bye.